Hello guys. Before we get started today, I just wanted to let you know I did not feel right about planning to do just 15-minute episodes for this. I felt it did the game a great injustice and that you guys would have a much better experience with this game and would come to see this game for what I have as being a great relaxing game while still having that adventure and kind of that mysterious appeal where you don't know what's going on, you're investigating while walking around. So it definitely has that free roam feel and that Sherlock Holmes-esque feel that I really have become addicted to really in the game. And I want you guys to feel that too. So what I'm going to be doing is, thanks to YouTube giving me an extension literally only within the past week or two, I will be doing half an hour videos. Somewhere in the range of half an hour to 45-minute videos. If you guys do not want this or you feel I should go back to 15 minutes, then feel free to say it in the comments, and if I feel that there's enough support for that, then I can by all means go back to that. But all the videos will still be uploaded every Wednesday. And with all that said, let's get going. I do not know if it's going to bring us back to our original place, so this may be a bit of a replay, but considering that's going to be at least half an hour long, I think it'll be well worth it. And in the future, if I have nothing to say during these little loading screens, then I will cut them out. Just so you guys get the full effect.
Dear Esther, the gulls do not land here anymore. I've noticed that this year they seem to shun the place. Maybe it's the depletion of the fishing stock driving them away. Perhaps it's me. When he first landed here, Donnelly wrote that the herds were sickly and their shepherds the lowest of the miserable classes that populate these Hebridean islands. 300 years later, even they have departed.
It's a very deserted island, but why are we here? That's chemistry. Oxygen, hydrogen, and carbon. Huh. Were experiments done on here? I didn't think of that last time. Whoa! Why did I crouch? It does not make sense why I had me crouch. Oh, the birds. Okay. I believe I took this path the first time in the last recording, so we'll see how this works out for us. A lot of this will be silent. I'll talk about different things in here, but again, this is just meant. Ooh, cliff. There we go. This is just meant to be kind of relaxing at the end of the day.
Donnelly reported the legend of the hermit, a holy man who sought solitude in its most pure form. Allegedly, he rode here from the mainland in a boat without a bottom, so all the creatures of the sea could rise at night to converse with him. How disappointed he must have been with their chatter. Perhaps now, when all that haunts the ocean is the rubbish dumped from the tankers, he'd find more peace. They say he threw his arms wide in a van on the south side, and the cliff opened up to provide him shelter. They say he died of fever 116 years later. The shepherds left gifts for him at the mouth of the cave, but Donnelly records they never claimed to have seen him. I have visited the cave and I have left my gifts, but like them, I appear to be an unworthy subject of his solitude.
And that little clicking you guys heard, for those of you that do not know, I will try to start taking snapshots while I'm in the game. So those of you that are part of our little Steam group can kind of see... Oh, I see flashing. Let's see if there's better where I can flash. Okay, that's zoom. Okay. But yeah, so those of you that are in our little Steam group can see it live, cause at the end of each recording I'll upload those to the Steam Cloud live. Okay, so obviously we're not supposed to get there. Yeah, come on. There we go. Don't think I could have gone around that way, so it's probably good I went up that path in the first place. Huh. Surprisingly enough, these haven't degraded as much as you would have thought over 300 years. Maybe someone's lived here recently. Well, within the past 30, 40. Not sure how long it takes for metal to start to rust. Because those didn't look too rusted.
When you were born, your mother told me, a hush fell over the delivery room. A great red birthmark covered the left side of your face. No one knew what to say, so you cried to fill the vacuum. I always admired you for that you cried to fill whatever vacuum you found. I began to manufacture vacuums just to enable you to deploy your talent. The birthmark faded by the time you were 6 and had gone completely by the time we met, but your fascination with the empty and its cure remained.
Definitely, because don't know what's here, and it definitely seems empty. I don't think that's what he meant. So we're learning about our character. We're learning about the game as well while we progress through all this. Shush, Twitter. I gotta remember to turn that off next time. Whoa. Okay. Wait. Oh, I thought it was some kind of musical note. It's not. Huh. Interesting.
Dear Esther, I found myself to be as featureless as this ocean, as shallow and unoccupied as this bay, a listless wreck without identification. My rocks are these bones, and a careful fence to keep the precipice at bay. Shot through me caves, my forehead a mount. This aerial will transmit into me so. All overexposed, the nervous system, where Donnelly's boots and yours and mine still trample. I will carry a torch for you. I will leave it at the foot of my headstone. You will need it for the tunnels that carry me under.
Okay, so there's 2 doors, well, mostly 2 wheels there. Some kind of crash? Because that'd be a good place for it. Get over that. Huh. I can't shimmy up that, and I can't go around. See any land formations that could be signs. I'm trying to think of what I can, but it doesn't seem to be too much. Definitely not to any avail. Not yet, at least, hopefully. Come on. There we go. Got around that. Huh. Very interesting. Not sure how we're gonna get around this, because been in the cave before. Ooh, lighthouse. Did not see that last time. I don't know if that red light out there is for anything.
Reading Donnelly by the weak afternoon sunlight, he landed on the south side of the island, followed the path to the bay and climbed the mount. He did not find the caves, and he did not chart the north side. I think this is why his understanding of the island is flawed, incomplete. He stood on the mount and only wondered momentarily how to descend. But then, he didn't have my reasons.
Still a lot unknown with that. Looking for that cave again, but I don't see it. Weird.
When someone had died or was dying, or was so ill they gave up what little hope they could sacrifice, they cut parallel lines into the cliff, exposing the white chalk beneath. You could see them from the mainland or the fishing boat, and know to send aid or impose a cordon of protection, and wait a generation until whatever pestilence stalked the cliff paths died along with its hosts. My lines are just for this, to keep any would-be rescuers at bay. The infection is not simply of the flesh.
So we have something psychotic going on. And is that another path? It is. Aye, that Twitter's getting annoying.
We are not like Lot's wife, you and I. We feel no particular need to turn back. There's nothing to be seen if we did. No tired old man parting the cliffs with his arms. No gifts or Bibles laid out on the sand for the taking. No tides turning or the shrieking gulls overhead. The bones of the hermit are no longer laid out for the taking. I have stolen them away to the guts of this island, where the passages all run to black, and where we can light each other's faces by their strange luminescence. Dear Esther, I met Paul. I made my own little pilgrimage. My Damascus, a small semi-detached on the outskirts of Wolverhampton. We drank coffee in his kitchen and tried to connect to one another. Although he knew I hadn't come in search of an apology, reason or retribution, he still spiraled in panic, thrown high and lucid by his own dented bonnet. Responsibility had made him old. Like us, he'd already passed beyond any conceivable boundary of life.
Okay, let's keep going. Don't see anywhere else to go at the moment, but I think we're gonna try and make ourselves back around, and that Twitter is getting annoying. I'm going to close that real quick, and I will be right back. Sorry about that, you guys.